Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. Out at the range today with heavy metal. Today, what we're testing out, you can see in front of me, I have a CZ457. I'll give you a close look up here in a second. But I've done a little bit of testing with this at 50 yards today. We're going to take it back to 100 yards from the bench and see what kind of precision I can squeeze out of it. This is the CZ457 in 22 WMR or 22 mag with the bull barrel. Let me give you a little bit closer look, and then we're going to go straight back to 100 yards, get it dialed in, do some groups with it. Should be pretty cool. In my opinion, you cannot beat a CZ rimfire when it comes to value, quality, so on and so forth. There's lots of people making rimfires, but I've had great success with the CZs when it comes to grouping well and lasting a long time. I don't recall ever having a problem with the CZ, and the price is right. So I'm gonna quit rambling, show you this up close real quick, then we'll get to slinging them. All right, so like I said, this is the CZ457 in 22 mag. Nice wood stock on there. I've got a Blackhound Genesis on top with 24 zoomies. And we're gonna be flinging these Remington Magnum rimfires, 40 grain PSPs. See the tip there? PSP, pointed soft point. And like I said, this has the bull barrel. The only thing that would make this rig better is if this one had a threaded barrel so we can put a shusher on it. But hey, this one don't have a threaded barrel. Let's get back to 100 yards, get it sighted in for 100, and do some groups with it. Should be pretty fun. All right, back at 100 yards, I grabbed my new lead sled we got at the range here. This is the Caldwell lead sled DFT2. Thing is pretty sweet, but I loaded up 3 in the mag. I'm gonna hold for about the center spot there and see where we're at, and we'll get it sighted in for 100. Shade high. Let's go ahead and do a group of 3. That's under an inch so far. I'm gonna leave it right there. Looking through the scope, that first group of 3 is probably gonna come in at like a, I don't know, 0.9 inch group. I'm pretty happy with that. So let's just keep on cranking and doing some groups, and then we'll measure them all with the calipers here. That's an even better group right there. Let's do some more. Let's see if getting it hot makes a difference. It's still grouping good, guys. Do some more. Sling them while we're out here. I haven't had 22 mag out in a long time. It's still putting them in there. Let's do another group. Now that one that slung way off to the left. Maybe we should have stopped, huh? That one put it in there. Barrel's not hot at all, guys, so I really don't think heat is a factor in this. That one that went way left may have just been a funky loaded round or something. Sending these pretty quick. Wow, let's put them in there. That last group there, that's probably a, I don't know, 0.5, 0.6 inch group, but let's go down there and take a closer look at these groups. All right, so walking up to our target, again, this is the CZ457 in 22 mag at 100 yards with those 40 grain Remingtons. And which one was first? I think this one was first. 1, 2, 3, and then we did up here. Remember, those circles are 3/4 of an inch, guys. So that right there is probably a 1/2 inch group, maybe even a 0.4 inch group all day at 100 yards. Then we had that one, 2 touching, 2 almost touching here. We had one flyer way over there, may have been the round, may have been me, and then 3 over here. So pretty consistent, no cooling at all whatsoever. Let's measure these with the calipers and see how good we did out of it. I think that CZ really likes that stuff. All right, back in the house, got my calipers out, and let me tell you what, that CZ 457, again, that's the 22 mag with the bull barrel, and we're feeding it this stuff, that Remington Magnum rimfire, 40 grain. I'm impressed. That thing loves it. I think I said it in there when we were at the range, I'd be happy to get under 1 inch. Our average was well below that, guys. Let me just show you here the groups quick. Remember, again, this is 100 yards with that CZ 457 and that Remington 40 grain. So, first one, 0.46 inch group. Let me get close so you can see the hits there. That's a 0.46. Then right here, we had 2 touching and a 0.49. That's consistent. Then we had a 0.78. Get close again. These are 22 hits here. 2 touching and then another one, 0.78. And then where'd we go? We had a 0.75 over here. And then we had a flyer / possibly me, who knows, with a 1.30. And then over here, we had a 0.55 inch group. Super consistent. Went ahead and did the math. All 6 groups, the average is a 0.72. If you knock off that 1.30 outlier group, the entire average goes down to 0.6 inch groups. So, hey, like I said, 100 yards. A lot of times when people test out rimfires, they do 50 yards. That's kind of somewhat of a standard for most people. And I said, nah, we want to see what that CZ does at 100 yards. Didn't cool it, the barrel. We didn't sit there and weigh the rounds, which people do when they're talking about precision stuff. But, yeah, worked out pretty good. I've actually been seeing this pop up at a bunch of local stores here. This one, I actually picked up on a road trip when I was in Louisiana, believe it or not. But I've seen this at several stores here locally, as well as the 17 HMR version. But, hey, CZ, when people ask me what's the best rimfire, I, without a doubt, always tell them CZ. So there's, Ruger makes some Ruger American rimfires. There's some other people that make some. But for a good grouping and still affordable, so high value, bang for your buck type of scenario, CZ's all day long. I don't work for the people at CZ. We're not sponsored by people at CZ. They just speak for themselves, though. Over the years, we've flung a whole lot of rimfires out of a whole lot of stuff. Hey, CZ rimfires is what I recommend. The only thing that I would like better on that 457 was if it had a threaded barrel, so we could put a shusher on it. But hey, guys, that's the video. Almost 1/2 inch groups at 100 yards. The average is 0.7, 0.6 if you kick off that one flyer. Hey, stuff works out pretty good. CZ 457, feeding it that Remington Magnum rimfire. One other note real quick. If you didn't know this, it's all right, but I'm going to tell you because somebody just asked me this week. A guy said, hey, where in the world can I find some 22 WMR ammo? I can't find any anywhere. And I told him, this is DMing back and forth, either Instagram or Facebook. I said, hey, you can probably find that just about any, outdoor shop, whatever you got locally, mom and pop store. 22 WMR is a pretty common rimfire. And he said, well, I see 22 mag and 22 LR everywhere, but I don't see 22 WMR. And I said, 22 WMR is the same as 22 mag. This Remington actually says 22 Win Mag on the side. 22 Win Mag is the same as 22 Mag. It's the same as 22 WMR. The barrel on that CZ is actually, I guess it's laser etched or whatever. It says 22 WMR. So if you didn't know that, that's totally cool. You got to learn it somewhere. Somebody had to tell me back when or whatever. 22 WMR is the same as 22 Mag. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. Come along. Make sure you're subscribed. Stay tuned. We got a whole lot more videos coming. Check out all the links down below. Follow us everywhere. That really helps us out. Don't forget to check out WHOTEEWHO.com. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next one. WHOTEEWHO!